Are you a fellow gamer just like me? Are you also obsessed with all things Mario? If so, then this video is perfect for you. Hello everyone, this is Sid here and welcome back to another video. Today, in honor of Mario Day, I'm going to be drawing all 3 of the Mario princesses in my art style and comparing them to some drawings that I made 4 years ago. So, if that sounds fun and interesting to you, then please make sure to stay tuned and stick around. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So, basically, if this video was scheduled correctly, it should be coming out on March 10th, which is actually Super Mario Day. Pretty cool fun fact. You would think that Mario Day would be like the day that the first Mario game was released, but that was actually on September 13th, which is like 6 months from now, you know? But today is Mario Day because if you spell it out like March 10th, it sort of makes the word Mario, you know? So that's a pretty cool little fun fact right there. Basically, I am like a huge Mario fan, you know? Like, it's just so fun. I love it so much. I've played tons of Mario games, like Super Mario World is probably the oldest one that I've played. I've played Super Mario U, Super Mario Odyssey, which is my favorite so far because that game was like goated. If you know, you know. Super Mario 3D World, that one was pretty fun. Mario Kart 8, I am an absolute god at that game. Like, actually. I played the original Mario Kart 2. I played some of the spin-off games like Super Mario Maker, Captain Toad, Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Bros, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Mario Tennis, and Mario Golf. But I just love Mario so much. It is like one of my favorite video game franchises ever, along with like The Legend of Zelda and Pokemon. And I am just so excited for the new Super Mario movie coming out soon, April 1st, I think. It is going to be the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is like really cool. I've never played Mario Galaxy before, but I've heard it's like one of the best Mario games and that it's really good. And I've seen all the trailers for the Mario Galaxy movie. It looks spectacular, and I went to go watch the first Mario movie a few years ago when it came out, the one with like Chris Pratt and all of that, and Jack Black as Bowser, and that one was like really good. I loved it. I was talking to my friend and she said it was like mid, and I was like, how dare you? Because like that movie was actually so good for like a video game adaptation. I know some people weren't a huge fan of Chris Pratt as Mario because he doesn't do like the typical Mario voice, but I didn't really mind it too much. I thought it was a great movie and I really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to I might go to Super Nintendo World over spring break, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm either going to Super Nintendo World or New York, but I really want to go to Super Nintendo World because I've heard they had lots of fun little rides and stuff, and like Donkey Kong roller coaster and like Toadstool Cafe, all of this great stuff. It sounds so fun. But yeah, anyways, in honor of all this fun stuff, I want to draw some Mario princesses in my art style. So let's start off with the main girl, our bestest princess, our iconic classic queen, Princess Peach. And Princess Peach is obviously like the original Mario princess, you know, like she's the oldest one. The actual like first Mario damsel in distress character, if you didn't already know, was Pauline in Donkey Kong. So that's a fun little fact. Princess Peach actually came after that. But like for the sake of this video, she is the oldest like main female character, you know? But Peach is basically the ruler of the Toads and the Mushroom Kingdom. Her first name was actually Princess Toadstool, and then they changed it to Princess Peach, I guess because Toadstool sounds kind of cringe and Peach sounds a lot like softer and sweeter, you know? In the earlier Mario games, Peach was very much... I almost just dropped my camera. That's pretty bad. What was I saying? In the first few Mario games, Peach was very much like a damsel in distress character, and she would always get captured by Bowser and like taken off to a castle or something, and Mario would have to go and save her. But in more recent games, Peach has become more of like a strong female character, which if you've been around on my channel, you know I'm not a huge fan of strong female characters because I feel like characters can be strong in more ways than just one, and you know, like emotional strength is valuable too. Not everyone has to be like physically strong, but I think it is better than just having her like as a damsel of distress, you know? So they're making steps in the right direction towards like like feminism and viewing their women in a positive light. Good job, Nintendo, making improvements. In some games, Peach is like fully playable. Like in Super Mario 3D World, you can be Peach Cat. And in the new game, Princess Peach Showtime, that's like a game where Peach is literally the main character, so that's pretty cool. I also know like when I was playing Super Mario U with my family a long time ago, you could take Toadette and transform her into a Princess Peach, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Peach is a great character, honestly. Like, she's super duper kind and sweet and compassionate. She's more of like a feminine princess, especially compared to more like tomboy princesses like Daisy and all. But she's very, very like graceful and gentle and forgiving. She doesn't really mind Bowser trying to kidnap her all the time. She's like wanting to be friends with everyone and always looking on the bright side, super duper like positive and optimistic and all of that great stuff. Is a really good chef, has a fondness for baking. She also has very like nurturing vibes, you know, like I can see her being the type to like take a book and read to children or something and all of that, or like play with children. No one really knows who Bowser Jr.'s mom is, but rumor has it that it's Peach. But it is debunked in Super Mario Sunshine. She's like, no, I'm not your mom. But I mean, who else is there? There's not really many options. I wonder if we'll find out in the Super Mario Galaxy movie who Bowser Jr.'s mom is, because Bowser Jr. and Yoshi are also characters in the Super Mario Galaxy movie that were not characters in the first movie. So those will be future developments. I think Shy Guy is also going to be in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but like, let's be real, who even is Shy Guy? You know, like, who is he underneath that mask? No one really knows. He's just like a random bro. Like, who even is this guy? Maybe we'll find out. But yeah, I don't know if it's really like official, so I'm just taking it with like a grain of salt, you know? But in the first Super Mario movie, the one that came out a few years ago, Princess Peach had some lore given to us. So they said that she was like a little baby and she accidentally stumbled into one of the warp pipes and got transported to the Mushroom Kingdom, and all the toads took her in and sort of like raised her as their own. And that's why even though she was like a princess and a human, she was able to do like the obstacle course pretty well and get a good hang of it and all of that great stuff. And she's the only human in the Mushroom Kingdom besides Mario and Luigi. But I don't know how entirely true that is. But as for Princess Peach's like actual character design, here she is. I think she's really, really pretty. I don't know why, I just do. I like all the characters are so pretty in Mario. All the female characters like Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, all three of them are like absolute slays, you know? But Peach, she just looks really, really nice with her nice pale skin and beautiful blue eyes and yellowish blonde hair. I love her hairstyle because of like the aggressive shape language, which I think they did a really, really good job with, because obviously like in the earlier iterations, she was probably just a bunch of pixels, but in newer generations, they've made her into like a better actual design, you know? And they gave her a really interesting hair shape. She has like a heart on top of her hair and then like two little wings going out on either side. And she also just has like long flowing locks in the back, you know? But she's also like a really good contrast to Mario because, you know, she's pretty tall and thin and like elegant and graceful, and Mario's more like short and stubby and chunky, you know? So those two contrast each other pretty nicely. And she has a nice long pink dress, and she has a gold crown with little blue gems and red gem also, and blue earrings and a blue gem on top of her dress. And I just love her sleeves. They're all like big and puffy and balloony, and she has nice lacing at the bottom of her dress and around the collar of her dress, and also these long nice white gloves. So I just think she looks really, really regal and excellent and beautiful. So pretty. And yeah, I think of all the princesses, Princess Peach is probably my favorite. I do like Daisy a lot. She has a really nice personality, and I like Rosalina's like aesthetic and vibe, but I just feel like Peach is so classic and iconic in a way that none of the other princesses can be, you know? And yeah. But now let's move on to the next character, who is Princess Daisy. Honestly, at first I thought that Daisy was like Princess Peach's sister or something, or like related to her in some sort of way. Like maybe they were cousins, I don't even know. But apparently Peach and Daisy are not related and they're like just friends and allies. So boring, lame, but whatever. Princess Daisy is the princess of Sarasaland, which is sort of like a desert kingdom off to the side, and she is like the love interest of Luigi, so that's pretty interesting. Luigi and Mario both got really good gals under their belts. Daisy isn't as important to the story as Peach is. Like, lots of games have Peach in them as like a main central integral character, very, very important to the plot and the storyline and moving things forward, but Daisy is usually just like a side character for like Mario Kart and like all the Mario sports games and like Super Smash Brothers and all. I think Daisy was originally created as like Peach's doubles partner for Super Mario Tennis. I feel like all the characters were created for Super Mario Tennis, you know, because that was also the case for Wario and Waluigi, was they were created as like Mario and Luigi's like opposite team for Mario Tennis. So lots of these characters got their origin on the tennis court. Daisy is pretty much like on the opposite end of Peach in terms of personality. I wouldn't say that Peach is like shy or anything, but she's definitely like a lot more introverted than Daisy, at least I would think so. Daisy is like an absolute 100% confident, chaotic, spunky extrovert, and we just love that for her, you know, like who couldn't love Daisy? She is such a slay. She's like super high energy, super loud, competitive, and boisterous, you know, like she will win this game, she will stand you up, she will fight you and not back down. It's honestly kind of crazy to me that they're making the Super Mario Galaxy movie where Rosalina is like such a big and important character, and they still haven't introduced Daisy into the MCU being like Mario Cinematic Universe, not Marvel Cinematic Universe, because like honestly, who cares about the Marvel people? Mario is so much better. Because Daisy was actually introduced as a character a lot earlier than Rosalina was, so you would think that she would be the first one to be in the movie and not Rosalina, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe if they make a third Mario movie, which like I would love, honestly, like yes, give me more. Maybe they'll introduce her in that movie. And yeah, I mean, progress is like slow but sure, you know? We had 3 Sonic the Hedgehog movies, but we haven't even released Amy yet. But Amy is coming in the 4th movie, which is coming out I think in 2027. I am so excited for the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 movie also, guys. Like, all these video game movies coming out, I am just like so hyped for. And yeah, I know there's also going to be a Zelda movie coming out sometime soon. I'm really hyped for that as well, but we don't know as much about it, so I don't really know like what all to expect, if that makes any sense. So I haven't really got my hopes that high up. And yeah, but Daisy's like character design is very similar to Peach's because they have basically the same exact dress, you know, like their body shape and silhouette is like very similar because their gown is essentially the same, just like different colors, you know, where Peach's is pink, hers is like yellow and orange, and hers also, like, instead of having a blue gem, she has like a green gem. She has really nice like auburn ginger colored hair, so she is a little fiery redhead, which we always love. But I do love my gingers, y'all, so I think she's really cute and adorable. And yeah, she has more of like a bronze colored crown, which matches her color scheme pretty well. She has more like blood orange gems, but overall they look pretty similar. They both have like pale skin and blue eyes and long white gloves. There have been headcanons for Daisy that are saying like she has more dark skin, more like a tan color, because she is from a desert area and people have headcanoned her being from like the Middle East or like from South America or something. I tried to make Daisy's skin like slightly more brown toned than Peach's skin because Peach's skin is very like pink toned, you know. Obviously, as she is a peach, then that would have to be how it is. I didn't go like full tan mode or anything, you know, since she does have like red hair and that's like a very prominent feature of her design. I feel like not a lot of redheads are like tan. I feel like a lot of redheads are more pale, you know, at least the redheads I know in my personal life. But I think Daisy is just so cute and cool. And yeah, and the last character that we're going to be drawing for today is Rosalina. And Rosalina is going to be a very prominent character in the Super Mario Galaxy movie because that was the game that she debuted in, and she was a main character in that game as well. And Rosalina is basically like the queen of the cosmos. She's like a guardian and protector who looks over the galaxy and the stars, and basically just like all the supernovas in the universe, you know, maintaining the order of things and the balance of life. She's more of like a goddess or like a deity than like an actual princess. She's definitely like divine as opposed to like human, you know. She has the power of the stars and like solar energy at her command, and she has a really cool little like star wand that she holds around and stuff. She's the mother of the Lumas. She gives very like maternal vibes, and she's very like calm and quiet and serene, but she's also like mysterious and like powerful, you know, like you can feel the inner strength just like emanating from her design. There was a clip of her using some like solar laser power in the movie trailer, and I just thought that was like so cool. I'm so excited to see this clip when I watch the actual movie. And yeah, it's less than 1 month away, y'all. Like, I am so excited, y'all don't even understand. Like, my excitement right now is through the roof. I am so hyped. I really hope I get to go see it with my friends, because that would be such a fun time. Just like a little outing, going to see the Mario movie with like lots of popcorn and snacks and a really fun time. And yeah, fun fact, but Rosalina is actually my mom's favorite character. Whenever we play Mario Kart together, I always play as Dry Bowser and she plays as Rosalina. And it's honestly kind of funny because like each Mario character from Mario Kart 8 has like a certain size, you know, and like there's small characters, medium characters, and large characters. And Peach and Daisy are both like medium characters, but Rosalina is considered like a large character, which is like, I don't even know why. Pretty funny and interesting. So there's all these jokes that like Rosalina's a heavyweight compared to like Peach and Daisy, and I just think it's pretty funny. But it is pretty good because the heavyweights do go faster on the carts. I don't really know why, but like the bigger characters always go faster. So if you are playing Mario Kart and you want to go fast, choose a heavier character like Bowser, Dry Bowser, Rosalina, Wario, King Boo. They all go fast. Just to put another little trick up your sleeve, Rosalina's character design is definitely like the coolest and most distinct in my opinion. She has a nice blue dress where the others have pink and yellow, and it's just like a nice light blue, like cyan sort of color, sort of like a teal, you know. It gives off nice like celestial vibes. She also has like lots of white. She has like a white shawl and like a white little petticoat skirt underneath. Her dress is also like a different sort of shape, you know. Instead of being like a very balloony bottom part, it's like a more triangular slant, and she has sort of like an empire waist up at the top. She has a nice little star on her chest where Peach has the little blue gem and Daisy has the little flower. She has a star right there. I also think her hair is really nice. She has like very long, flowy, white, almost like platinum blonde hair, and she has a nice little star earring, and her hair does cover up her eye on one side, so that gives to like the mysterious vibes, you know. Like, does Rosalina actually have another eye, or is it just like covered up because there's nothing there? Ooh, mysterious. I drew her with an eye in my art style just because I thought it would be weird if she didn't have an eye. And yeah, but she has a nice silver crown, some like pink and blue jewels, and she just looks so cute. But that's pretty much it for Rosalina, and there are all of our Mario princesses together. So yeah, are you a Mario fan? If so, which Mario princess is your favorite? Please let me know in the comments down below. As I said earlier, I'm pretty sure my favorite in terms of personality would probably be Daisy, but my favorite overall is probably Princess Peach because she's just so classic and iconic, and you can't go wrong with Princess Peach. And yeah, but anyways, if you enjoyed watching this video, then please make sure to like and subscribe. It always helps me out so much when you do, and I really appreciate it. It helps me to stay tuned and get notified every single time that I post a new video, so you will never miss out on a single new upload. And it also helps me because it helps to boost my YouTube channel into the algorithm so that more people like you can see my videos. And yeah, if you want to see more of my content, click the links in the description box down below. This will take you to my other social media accounts like my Instagram, Pinterest, Unveil, and Artfight. I have a lot more content available on there if you want to go looking at that. And yeah, but anyways, I hope that y'all guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye, eat some more waffles, and peace out, Girl Scouts. Happy Mario Day, and woohoo!